couple of things. I mean, one, the business is getting digitized. So that is something where, you have machines have sensors on it. The other part is communicating through the digital, platforms. I mean, it's very interesting. We've started telling our stories through digital first. Imagine, we have a team which is rigging in sensors into a volcano in Nicaragua, and the data is being fed to social media, which means all the content that you create around that project is actually coming and hitting the social media first. So it's digital first for us. It's always been, but I guess we're getting more and more into digital, and we are there where people are actually reading and spending more time. As you would imagine, the company has strong domain knowledge in the sectors that it operates in, whether it's healthcare, whether it's aviation, whether it's transportation, whether it's energy, or any other field that we are in. What is important right now and what we're trying to do, and hopefully we are successful in, is being relevant. So being relevant to the audience, being relevant to the people that we're talking to, we spend a lot of time listening, understanding, hearing what's happening in the market. We spend, our experts go out, spend time with youngsters, throw challenges to them, get those ideas to the market. We do a lot of interesting stuff like Edison's Challenge in India. We do a lot of stuff with startups where we hear what they want to do, what they are doing, and try and learn from them to behave in a particular manner. So it's a lot to do with being relevant, listening to the right conversation, contributing to them, and being able to make this, commercially viable. So one is, as I said, we listen. We listen, our social listening tools, our listening tools in terms of, the traditional ways is very, very evolved. Second, as a culture, we are very, very open. And this is the GE which was talking about Six Sigma. Right now we're talking about fast works. So that's a huge, big initiative that we have within the organization, which means, if you're going to go to market strategy is great, but if you have to fail, fail fast and be okay, pivot immediately. So that's the culture piece, which is, in the DNA, which is in the system that is being encouraged. And everybody, I mean, all the leaders, managers are talking about it, saying it's okay to celebrate failures. So that's one part of the culture piece. Second, wherever people are reading or people are spending time, we learn that really fast. I think globally, we're the first ones to, as a B2B brand, even in India actually, to adopt Instagram, to be able to adopt wine, and to be able to adopt the best of technologies whenever it hits the market. We've worked with media partners in India who've been very, very new. We launched Quartz in India, and that was a fantastic way of getting an international media to India and see, experiment with the type of content that they created. So as an organization, I think it's in the DNA to be able to experimentative, to be, innovate stuff, and that comes in from our, from Edison's days where, inventor who started, with the electric bulb. So we've started some great stuff. I think it's been around 3 to 4 years that we've started working with strong media partners. We've developed on both sides. We've learned to grow. We've experimented with a lot of new channels and partners and platforms as well. We have a huge tie-up with Times Group on very focused community engagements. Community for me is, the sectoral engagement, like Economic Times Health World, which is mainly for the healthcare professionals. So we do a lot of conversation, and the conversation is not one-sided. It has the opinion of, experts, industrialists, and regulators. So it is a very rounded off conversation. Similarly, we started, and we're the launch partners for ET Energy World, which is again a sector that we would want to drive, which is the power sector, which we understand has a huge potential as moving well, and that's something that we would try to get conversations around. There's something that we did with CNBC group, which is the money control piece, the GE Step Ahead, which is again very evolved phase of content, because it's not just putting up stories, it's discussions, conversations around issues that matter to that sector. So those are a couple of things that we've done. On the social side, I think we continue to push in content and relevant content which is of interest to millennials. Interest in a way that it's 60 seconds videos. We started off with that, now we do 8 seconds, we do 6 seconds videos, which is snackable, which is easy, which is digestible, and we actually do it according to the platform. It's not like you push content for all of them, yeah, one size fits all, but we're really, really customized on that.